even we who are experienced campers get freaked out by this. I'm done. Like, I'm not touching that tent until we get ready to go out again. Trust and believe.
Tree troopers. Me and Sonya needed to do a getaway. And I tell you what, man, we have been going back and forth, bickering. And it ain't been like arguments, but we just been testy and touchy with each other. And we know we need to just do a getaway. So that's what we're gonna do this weekend. So I wanted to show y'all though, what we're trying to do is get ready for this Columbia trip. And man, we're trying to downsize the amount of stuff that we're taking so that when we get there, we don't have a bunch of crap. Now I gotta show y'all what we got. These are the area rugs, because you know we glamp. You're gonna see those later. This right here is the X-Pad Duo Mega Mat, which we're gonna be taking. Book bag with a bunch of stuff in it. Sonia's work bag. And then that over there with the Patagonia. That is all of our sleeping stuff. We're at Tusa, and this is one of our favorite places to go because they have a really good guacamole and their margaritas. Are the things of dreams with paper straws.
Right, with paper straws.
I love it. So, Tree Troopers, we're running late.
Always.
We're supposed to be leaving at 1. It's on 2. We're hungry. And it's Friday.
But we're running late because we were talking to 2 different people.
No, we're running late because the day got started late. And it just went bad from there.
You don't feel like we were on task?
No, we was already on.
I feel like if we wouldn't have talked, we would have been gone by 1:15.
1:15. Nevertheless, we're heading up to Jocasse Gorge this weekend. I know, right? We're testing a lot of gear. We want to show you all our air conditioning. We want to show you all the interior of the truck because Sonia has gotten the gear down to nothing. And we think it's going to be fantastic for this upcoming Columbia trip. And we're both excited about it. So we got to make sure we show you.
And when Dakota says the gear is down to nothing, he means that the truck is still full, but we can see completely through to the back window.
It's now 3:30.
No, it's not.
So it's now 3:30. And we're heading back to the house. The inverter I put in last night, it's sensing some type of fault. I can't figure out what it is, whether it's an overcurrent or whatever, I don't know. So I'm gonna run back, get the cable that we use to independently power the refrigerator, because right now it's coming off of the inverter because I didn't have some wire nuts to finish the job last night. So anyway, I'm gonna go back and get that cable, and that way if anything does go wrong, I can fix it and we'll still be able to have the refrigerator.
What you said.
Yeah,
it's been crazy. All we want to do is get somewhere so we can camp, sit down somewhere and relax.
Hammock. I need a hammock in my life. Oh, I need a hammock.
Yes. I can use a nice campfire. So dramatic. But we're gonna make it. Right now the GPS is putting us there at 6:48, which isn't bad for leaving Atlanta at 4:30. Yeah, we left at 1 o'clock. It was 1 o'clock.
Gotta stop at the store.
Yeah, we just gotta pick up a couple things.
Yeah.
It's just a couple things.
It's not bad.
Yeah. Gotta get some cheese.
Some wine. I need some wine.
Dakota needs some wine in his life now and then. Gotta get a vegetable. We have some vegetables, but we need some more. And we need, I don't know, I have a list. It's like 4 things. So I guess 5 now that we have to get wine.
What did we come in here to get?
Cheese, I don't know, you got the list. Cheese, breakfast bread, and I don't know.
This is why it ain't ever easy for us to go camping, y'all. So, we also need some water. We have some, but you technically need like 3 liters of water per person per day. And we have enough for 2 days. So we're gonna go back and get some more.
you get to top it off? Wine. You had to have wine. So it is 8:15. We have about an hour to go. A lot of the off-road trails were closed. They're owned by Duke Energy. Well, part of the property is owned by Duke Energy, and it's certain times of year that they're closed. So we tried to go to a state park. Campsites are booked. So we ran into the park ranger, and she told us about another location, another way of how to get to Horse Pasture Road. And if y'all don't know the irony of that, this one here is from Horse Pasture, Virginia.
Horse Pasture, VA.
So I wonder what we'll find on Horse Pasture Road. Horses and pastures. So you guys, I'm gonna go ahead and take the blame for this. It's 8:30. We have not gotten to our campsite yet. I've been super busy this week just with stuff, and had to work this morning, and even worked in the car on the way up here. But on top of that, I was not packed, which I should have been last night, and it's all my fault. It's a lot of my fault. Dakota has snafus too, but we ain't talking about him. We talking about me.
Gotta own your mistakes. It went bad. We ended up pitching the tent in the dark. Oh man, it is dark. But we got everything set up. We found the first campsite and was like, yo, this is gonna be it. So better plan it next time.
Last night was a journey.
It was tough.
We made several stops.
All day.
Had to go back to the house.
Traffic jams.
Couldn't find a campsite.
Accidents.
All in all, we got here.
Dark 30.
Yeah, Elvis Presley.
He gave good advice about how to get here to Horse Pasture Road, but it had a lot of challenges because some of it's private and.
Yeah, if you just put in Horse Pasture Road on your GPS,
you'll never get it.
It tries to take you through a private community, and they're not gonna let you in. Even though we did say we were staples and tents, they didn't care.
Yeah, we got no clout.
We didn't really say that, but
you don't see the sticker on the door. We real out here, son. We keep it real in the woods.
So he turned us around, tried to send us to a state park. We were like, he don't know what he's talking about. We're gonna go to this road that we saw on the map. It was closed. He knew what he was talking about.
He knew what he was talking about.
But,
Scotty, thank you.
Yeah, thank you so much. But we made it to the state park, and the park ranger there, we're in South Carolina, by the way. The South Carolina park ranger told us about this location and how to get to Horse Pasture Road without using your GPS. So I missed the turn because I wasn't paying attention. And yeah, it was dark, y'all.
Yeah, so our campsite, this is what it looks like when you choose a campsite in the dark and you're desperate and you're scared that if you don't choose it, you might
not find another one.
You'll be sleeping in the truck mad at each other.
Yeah.
This is what this looks like. So I'm happy that we were able to find campsite number 1. We didn't even bother gambling, checking out any other ones. It was like, this is it. Ain't nobody here. Let's just set up site.
Exactly. And fortunately enough, our setup is pretty easy. We didn't put the table and rug out last night, but we set the tent up. We did roll a rug out inside, which is really nice.
Sonia did dinner. We had some leftover spaghetti. It was just as good as it was when she made it at home.
Yeah, and I actually stretched it a little bit, so we got lucky. We got lucky. But after chilling most of the morning, we decided to go out, see a little of the area. We were told that there were some beautiful overlooks in the area, so we took a drive and a short walk and found this piece of heaven. While we were there, we met some great people and had the opportunity to fly the drone. But of course, we had to make our way back to our campsite. Had a wonderful night, and then we woke up the next morning to Dun, dun, dun. Just to let y'all know, I'm done. I'm done this morning. Dakota was packing up, and there was a scorpion inside the tent.
Two scorpions inside the tent.
And putting the tent up, there were scorpions under the tent.
I think I've killed 4 now.
Yeah, I'm done. So, needless to say, I love the Gazelle product.
We got some things we got to work out. They got some little gaps in there, and the scorpions could get in between it. And a few spiders, a few ants.
Yeah.
So.
And I work in quality assurance. So, this is the T4 Plus. We've had no issues with it. The gazebo, we've had no issues with it. This is our second time taking the T4 out, and
yeah, it's a bit of a womp today.
Yeah.
But what I wanted to bring to you all's attention, things that you want to be mindful of when you get ready to put your tent away, or when you go out into the woods in general. Don't just reach and pick up stuff, because rocks, I think last night we found a scorpion.
Yeah, under a rock.
Yeah, I was moving a rock and it just sort of moved. I thought it was a lizard. That was the first one. And now when we're putting the tent away, and even when I was finding the scorpions, I mean, they could hide and they move very quickly. So you just need to be mindful of what you have open. If you have shoes, make sure you put them on something high. You got to follow the guys, any true troopers in Texas that know how to get around scorpions, please post to it. Yeah. But make sure you knock your shoes out before you put them on. And right now I'm cleaning around the tent with a broom, just to make sure we got all of the crevices. And I just found another one. So be mindful.
So all this, my point, Dakota, you got a different point. Beware scorpions. My point is, even we who are experienced campers get freaked out by this. I'm done. Like, I'm not touching that tent until we get ready to go out again. Trust and believe.
There's another one.
Another one. Oh, he got it.
There's another one right here.
Oh, crap.
Here, you want a video? It's actually 2 in there.
Oh, my goodness.
One.
It's one right there.
And then there's another
and one right there. My goodness. I gotta go.
All right, so the easiest way to kill them is to place it back down. And just let it stop. Let it stop.
You mud stomped them.
Mud stomping. Yeah! Y'all ain't ever did the daggone scorpion mud stomp dance.
Why do you have to be so extra? Like, seriously. Can you tell everyone, inclusive of me, why do you have to be so extra?
There's a lot of pent up energy right now. I woke up in a bed with a scorpion in it. I am not happy, and this is for me letting go of any anxiety and stress that's built up in me. Maybe scorpions don't hurt when they bite. I don't know. I grew up in Virginia. We ain't have scorpions. This is my first foray with them, and all I ever knew when I was a kid was they were in the desert and they light your butt up.
I don't think that we really explained why we're doing this. One, we were kind of stressed and needed to get out. But 2, we're preparing for Columbia. So we downsized the gear, had a smaller footprint this time, everything fit. And we really just kind of wanted to shake down the truck. We've done a lot of electrical work to the truck, as well as trying out the T4. You know, we're all about the T4 Plus because we need space. Yeah.
But, you know, using this T4, I think we both realized that we didn't really, you know, I didn't feel like I was lacking for space.
No, the T4 is very spacious for 2 people with a minimal setup.
Yeah. Could you imagine the scorpions if we had that T4 Plus out here?
Let's not even talk about it.
Lord Jesus.
Let's not even talk about
We saw like 10. I killed like 10 scorpions this morning. 10.
No exaggeration.
Jeez, man. This is crazy. Anyway, until the next time, if you guys love these videos, Tree Troopers, subscribe if you haven't.
Use that little notification symbol so you get alerts.
Go to our website. Make sure you check out some of our other interesting things that we have on there, as far as like blogs and just thoughts in general about camping. How to pack, when to pack, what to pack, all kinds of stuff like that.
Yeah, and why we do what we do, you know, what really drives us. So thank you guys again. Until next time.
Keep it intense. And tag us on Instagram with Keep It Intense or Staples Intense. Let us see the cool things that you're doing while you're out on your adventures as well.
Exactly.
Tree Troopers!
Keep it intense.